You said the cooperation of the disciple.
Hmm.
Can you elaborate on that? Is it just the etiquette?
Yeah, cooperation means are you willing to walk on the path? That is the only thing. Are you willing to choose?
It means I might superficially say that I am willing, but my time may not have come.
So that you should have to, even if it is superficial, but to you it is true. That is why I am saying do not hide from yourself. To me you can say superficially. It is your humility, fine. But to you it is not superficial. That is what matters. Even if you say otherwise, it doesn't matter to me. It matters to you only. Whether your choice is not superficial. In others' knowledge, whatever it is. But in our knowledge, it should not be. So that is what the cooperation is. That our choice should be clear. Our choice should be very clear because it sounds so mysterious in some sense. We say God is everywhere, but we choose to see through one window. Then what happens? We are going to this also, that also, X also doing, puja also doing, that also means what are you doing? If you do not have any confidence, you do not have any, no, X is still greater. No, this is just a small person, what does he know? But Y is the temple, X is the Granth, and Z is somebody else. So for that person, it doesn't matter because you have already in your heart or mind realized that you're still doing something. But you have created so many centers for yourself. So I say do not hesitate. If you find somebody very great, go to them immediately because from Guru you are all the time free. Whenever you want, you need not tell even, you just move on. No problem. Because he has committed that I am eternally there for you, but you can run away any moment you want. So when I see my Guru, I say nobody else after that. And it was, I am telling you, a seconds meeting. Bus, that was it. Neither before nor after I didn't see anything. So if that becomes our condition, then so many things automatically they will go from the impressions your go, so many things go because now you have tied yourself to the elephant, whether you know or not, but the tying should be that this is the thing. Then you're moving, then your experience, if you want to experience, you sit in meditation and experience, otherwise you have chosen, then you are moving. So that is the whole confusion in the world is this, that they get confused and eluded when there is only one who is and you can choose. And how you can be unchosen one? Who is there? He says, I am alone there. Then how is anybody can get left outside? Still they are saying, no, I am away, I do not know, I am that. You are that only, you can't be anything else. Only thing is that this ego doesn't develop. See, these two examples I keep giving. That one is that of Narads, people like him. They went so close. So they incurred that ego. So that should also not be there. And then another is going so far. That should also not be there. You should be in your position wherever you are and from there move on. If we are doing diligently in our honesty, then you yourself become the evidence. You need not go for any reading about any saint or any scripture. You yourself become that. That is how the scriptures came. How you are having so many saint story, because they became evidence, and whatever they said that was truth. When they became truth, what else they will say? So that becomes eternally relevant. Only situations may change, but the essence remains eternally relevant because they have become one with the one. And that is the journey we all are wanting. And that is the goal, that you become like that, then sober. So if you see from the beginning, anywhere from since when the spoken word is there, that is how they say. Rigveda, Samveda, to come to the Buddhism, Jainism, they all say Appadipo Bhava, they say Kavalya. And all are saying the same thing. Only their vocabulary is different. So it has never changed. What has changed is this our impressions and our mind. So we begin with that first we of everything. Layavastha is of very many types. In every sense you grow and then you are one with it, like that you keep evolving. So once we begin with the basic, that once you come to realize this much, that my body is not anything else but it is a place. Identify your body as a place where you are staying. Now you keep what do you do with the place? You keep it tidy, clean, worth staying. More than that, have you got anything to do with it? Fortunately, like for a house, you have to go to register here and there and tell to the whole world this is yours. Here you don't have to do that. Nobody else will say, no, this is my. Some children may say, but so that way certain things are there. So that is the limit of the body. Treat it like that. Keep it clean, tidy, healthy, everything. Beyond that, you have nothing to do with it. Then you see what is the inside entity, who is making it do things. Then try to see its nature, how it is. So once you, that mind, if you, because this is the most deceptive thing. Why it is so? Because from which we call God's mind. It originated from that only. So all the qualities it has, what God's mind has. God's mind is in fact no mind. But to say that, else how to say, if I say, because this is the closest example I keep giving, because just for the sake of understanding, but otherwise you can't tell, that though smoke comes from fire, but in fire there is no smoke. If you burn a lakdi, wood, fire will give you smoke, but if you see in the fire there is flame, there is no smoke. Same way God has mind, but it is almost no mind. We only have the mind. So with this mind, if we see, it is so powerful. You see, if you have to remember anything, maybe you have to remember just this much distance and you have to remember 1,000 miles away, America, you have been there. You just in a second it will. It says the same amount of time which takes from here or you send it. That means it is something else. So mind is that much powerful. It has all those quality of omnipresence and all. But you have to utilize it for the divine will, not for your thing. So that is why saints do not give any powers, because if you have not reached to that stage, you start using for yourself. It should be utilized only for that. That means it should become almost no mind, because his is no mind. Now whatever he is, you are a toy in his hand. That is how you should become. Now if you say to an intelligent person this thing, intellectual, then he said this man is fooling you. He is telling you become the toy in his hand. That is why he said be true to yourself, not to any XYZ person. Just be true to yourself. That is what it is. So when you become like this, That is where your journey starts towards the better. When your mind realizes, no, my only role is this. How I become like this, that thy will is my will. So then only you understand little bit whatever written, that acceptance. Till then you do not accept. You say, no, this is acceptance, that is acceptance. Till then you do not get an idea what it is. It is that whatever is happening when you have become so much courageous. That is why I say spirituality is not for the timid hearted, it is for the lions. Because it is your ultimate journey. So when such has become the case, then you understand, oh, thy will, my will means this. And then there onwards, your journey, then your character automatically becomes in this direction, choice and will. Because when you are choosing that, now these two layers are gone. They are there, but they are gone. They are fried form. Now nothing like that. As a burned rope, your body will be there, your mind will be there, but it will not harm you. It can't do anything with you. When you have become a self, they become automatically your servant. That my master is this, myself, not this mind or not this body. So when that is the case, then whatever you choose and you exercise your will, it gets done. Now again I have said it gets done. That is again, listen carefully. It is not happening. Thy will is my will. Not happening, I don't know what for reason. I have chosen correctly, I have done it. I have exercised my choice. He only knows, because I'll tell him only he has the veto power, nobody else has. Why it happened, how it happened. This can, if you sit in meditation, you can find out. That much he has given, because he is not deceptive. He has nothing to hide, so he says, okay, then sit, you will come to know. That is what earlier people used to say, Akashvani. If you sit, you hear in your heart, you know clearly why it happened. That's your attainment. For that, you are the evidence. Nobody else has to tell you. So it is about you and you, nobody else. So that is the state. That is how we progress. And nothing about the soul can be told. But these things we see, we can experience and evolve like.